What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of an apprentice trick that can help you get glitchy route combinations out of ace personnel. So a lot of players don't know this, but if you go into a formation that typically is considered 11 personnel, this stands for one running back and one tight end, and you take one of the three receivers off the field by subbing in another tight end, which is what I'm going to do right here with Shannon Sharpe. This will turn the formation into ace personnel. Now, what's really interesting about this is I personally like to utilize the slot apprentice ability on my tight end because I use a lot of formations where my tight end is split out as a wide receiver. Like, for instance, the tight open in my Kansas City Chiefs offensive game plan, which you guys can find in its entirety over on my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. If you guys have not checked out the website, make sure you guys do so. I know we're way up over 75, almost 80 vault videos in less than 2 months of the game being out, 6 offensive and defensive game plans. With the rumored patch that is supposed to come out shortly after I recorded this video, there will be a lot of content on there talking about changes to the game. It is far and away the best resource if you guys wish to improve your Madden game, so make sure you guys go check it out. $9.95 a month unlocks the entire website, and that also includes our awesome 2,000 plus member Discord community where we have lab sessions every single week taking your questions to help you improve even further. So right here, you can see that I've got Shannon Sharpe lined up in a wide receiver role with the slot apprentice ability. This is great because I can use posts, I can use corner routes, I can do all kinds of freestyling with this player. But the really interesting thing about this is what happens when we audible. We're gonna go right back into our playbook, and I'm gonna choose a formation that is an ace package. So the Kansas City Chiefs have a lot of ace personnel in their playbook, believe it or not. And one of those formations is pretty good. It's called the wing stack. Now, take a look right here. I've got Gronk as the inside tight end and Shannon Sharpe as the wing tight end. And you'll notice if I call a play and I go out onto the field and I take a look at Shannon Sharpe's routes, you see that he's got just regular tight end hot routes. There is no addition of his slot apprentice because he's considered a tight end, right? But let's go back into that formation we were just in, which was the tight open. So with this particular package, one of the things that you guys will notice is that because we have two tight ends on the field, when we want to audible, it's only going to give us the ability to audible into ace formations. So let's take a look at this gun wing stack in that 4 verticals play that we just called. We know that we got ourselves a zone look right here. We now have Shannon Sharpe at that same location, but take a look what happens when I pull up his hot routes. Notice that he now has slot receiver hot routes. He's got including zigs for a tight end, slants for a tight end, and he has the post, corner, crosser, and out and up. And as you guys know, that corner route is so valuable against zone coverage. So now I can call my street corner combo, let him run off the coverage, and throw the ball into the sideline if I so wish to. And this is obviously going to be great because I can also use him as a route that is going to come across the field from the backside and maybe even pull the zone with maybe the X receiver. So maybe I'll use a meshing combo, just block the running back and utilize B on this crossing route that can go ahead and get into the voids of zone as well. So this is a great little concept that you guys can use in your playbooks, and this applies to any formation in which the tight end is considered a wing. But that's not all. Remember how at the beginning I showed you guys if I were to come straight out in this wing stack formation with our tight end at the wing position, for some reason it didn't afford us the ability to utilize those hot routes. So for instance, right here, I just broke the huddle in the wing stack and he doesn't have those hot routes. Well, take a look at this. If I motion Shannon Sharpe to the outside, now he's considered a receiver. We pull up his hot routes. Because he's an outside receiver, he doesn't have his slot apprentice active. But for some reason, if you motion and pull up the hot routes, it gives him the ability to go back on those routes while he's in motion back to the inside. So what we actually can do with this is create tight end apprentice post routes or crossers or steep corner routes or whatever it is you want to create with this particular motion, and you don't actually have to audible into this formation. You could just go ahead and utilize a motion concept. And this is going to be great because, again, you guys are going to be able to attack the field in different ways with a slot apprentice ability at the tight end position. So I think this is an insanely creative way to diversify your offensive passing attack. You've got the ability to audible into wing formations. You can come out in wing formations straight up, make them play run defense, and then do these motion tricks to get unique routes on the field. There's so much that you can do with this available to you. But again, this is something that will help you guys out, help you guys move the ball more effectively in Madden 24. I hope you guys appreciate this content. If you guys like this and you want to check out more just like it, make sure you guys head over to gridirongameplans.gg. Again, $9.95 unlocks the entire website. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. We'll see this later this afternoon with our next YouTube short, or tomorrow with our next long form video update. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.